the Honorable Cynthia McKinney.
The authorities have proven that they will do everything and more if the people will allow them to get away with it. And our president has breathed new life into the Democratic Party. But the fact is, our precious breath that gives that party life is killing us. Glenn Ford, Roy Singham, Dion Kimathi of the All-African People's Revolutionary Party and I all came together earlier this year to not only lament the present, but to change the future. We decided that while our movement was nascent, coming out of our Power to the People campaign, that there is power in organization, there is hope in mobilization, and that victory is possible in implementation. We agreed to found an action movement and to call it Dignity. There will be some who will maintain that this country, founded as a settler state, never had any dignity since it rested on taking and not sharing land that belonged to someone else. After deep engagement in slavery, the takeover of whole countries, denial of self-determination, and endless war and occupation, still others would say that our country has certainly lost whatever dignity it might have been able at one time to earn. And certainly after Abu Ghraib, dignity is no longer possible. For about 10 years, I went around the country proclaiming the black body politic to be at first moribund, then comatose. I now see the same fate awaiting even the progressive community as we witness ongoing war, even ramping up the war machine during the greatest transfer of wealth out of black and brown communities by the wholesale theft of people's homes. Bait and switch schemes, whitewashing and red herrings shouldn't be left for the people alone to decipher, as they also are trying to save themselves from drowning. Some of us know what's going on, and so we decided to organize Dignity in order to inform and then try and stop it. We are tired of watching politicians acknowledge our pain, win office, and then go about their business adding more to the existing pain. We can change the policies only by changing the nature of the debate that leads up to the selection of our policy makers. That means that we must have a way to get our message out, independent of Fox, CNN, the New York Times, Clear Channel, or even public radio. People must know in advance what the issues are, what the possibilities of policy are, and be informed correctly, not only in slick Madison Avenue-style campaigns designed to mislead. We need media of our own. And finally, we need actions that serve as a wake-up call to all of our elected officials that for a critical number of us, and Glenn just happens to believe that we have the right number of people supporting us in general right now, business as usual is over. We have brains, we have bronze, and we have guts. But is that enough?
While you rappers was busy talking about selling drugs and making it rain on these hoes, this is what was happening in our black community.
A grand jury is currently deciding whether or not to charge 5 police officers with the November shooting of 23-year-old Sean Bell. Police fired 50 shots at Bell.
And in other news,
after nooses were hung from a tree in the schoolyard where the black students had sat, the Genus 6 as they've come to be known.
And in other news,
Creek, West Virginia buildings were torture chambers where for at least a week 20-year-old Megan Williams was held captive and brutalized.
The criminal complaint says the woman was forced to eat rat and dog feces and drink from the toilet.
speaking still in it. Racism still alive. I know. Racism still alive. I know. Racism speaking still in it. Speaking still in it. I know. Racism still alive. I know. Racism still alive. Paris this, Lizzie that, alcoholic rehab, 24-hour coverage, this is what the news is? This is just a nuisance. America is clueless, like I give a fuck about Michael Vick and his damn pits. Never that. OJ, take him back. Al Sharp to fall back. Jesse Jack, you too. How come these dudes only show when it's good press? And the hood stress, cause they fucking with us. Thomas got on TV and straight up lied on us. And y'all rolled on us faster than the whites did. But honestly, our music do not be affecting white kids. It's the black kids that's dying off the shit. Rappers lying on this shit and projecting the stereo types that they love. And every nappy-headed hoe got it straight in it comb. What they gon' call us this? Some niggas with good hair. Racism still alive. They just speaking still in it. Speaking still in it. Racism still alive. I know. Racism still alive. I know. Speaking still in it. Speaking still in it. Racism still alive. I know. Racism still alive. I know. Racism still alive. We just be allowing it. We become complacent to the foulest shit. The Gina 6 is just the most recent. Every day is indecent. Just ask the racist pigs in the precinct. If Sean Bell needed 50 shots, can y'all justify that? But at the end it's all good cause the victim was black. And our society injustices is justly justified. So now it's the police who's committing the homicide. Or down in West Virginia when them trailer trash rednecks kidnapped Megan Williams and made her eat feces. Y'all see how they treat our species. And it's sad that we're still in subculture that don't embrace our culture. So we faithfully tune into these modern day mental shows. And the white man is raising your kid like different strokes. It's different channels for different folks. Cover your ears cause the truth was spoke. Eyes wide shut, now the world is woke. Speaking still in it. Racism still alive. I know. Racism still alive. And I know. Speaking still in it. Speaking still in it. Racism still alive. I know. Racism still alive. I know. Black men with a brain is considered a concealed weapon. So they undereducate us cause we learn too quick. Give our best actors Oscars playing hoes and pimps. So now the kids got something to reach for, a subliminal twist. I know it's hard out here for a pimp. Them white folks laugh their way home like this nigga is shit. Soldier boy super soaking hoes, nobody censor him. They got little kids in the video doing the dance of that shit. Racism still alive and this ignorant shit ain't helping us overcome, we just succumb to this shit. So now I'm going to war with my words, I need your ears for my soldiers. Black Panther troopers without the J. Edgar Hoovers. Watch how I maneuver through the media's manure and still get my message to penetrate your medulla. Nyce the teacher, the scholar to the preachers, the answer to the question where are our black leaders? Speaking still in